Hello, my friends. Welcome back. It is Sunday, November 23rd, about 11 o'clock in the morning. I have been just relaxing. If you are new here, welcome. Make sure you subscribe, do all the things. I am Christopher. You are my friend. But it's a beautiful day here in Charlotte, North Carolina. I think we're like 69 degrees and sunny all day, so that's wonderful. People wondered if it's hard getting in the festive mood when it's like warm. No. It's still easy. We are just hanging out today. I ran to Target and a couple groceries because I want to make homemade calzones tonight. I've already made my dough. It's rising on the stove right now, right in front of the window to get a little warm. But yeah, it's Sunday morning. Yesterday, my family and I, my nieces, my mom, my sister, we went and saw Wicked for Good. I know it's gotten mixed reviews. I liked it better than the first one. I cried, I laughed, I loved it. I'm actually gonna go see it again tomorrow. But it is been a while since I vlogged, but actually I captured a bunch of footage last weekend, but I ended up filming a sit-down video. So I'm gonna take a minute and just throw in the footage from last weekend and yeah, enjoy it. I have no clue what the footage is. I'll figure that out when I'm editing this later, but I'm gonna insert it right here. Good morning, everyone, and happy Saturday. It is Saturday morning. It is a little bit before 7. I am downstairs in our family room, just having a cup of coffee and getting ready to start the day. Last night, Friday, if you follow me on Instagram, which if you're not, you should be. Last night, we went to Bell's Box Collective. It's up near Lake Norman, if you're familiar with Charlotte. And we made candles. I actually poured 3 candles last night. I made like 2 Christmassy ones, but only one is in like a Christmas vessel. And then I made one for Steven's office called The Steven. And it literally is Steven in a candle. I cannot wait. It was the scents of leather, golden santal, and library. And it was amazing. But I had the best time. The store owner is incredible. We've actually been messaging on Instagram this morning. I want to definitely bring attention to her store, to her. She was so lovely. But last night was really a lot of fun, and I'm going to insert some footage here, just a few clips, so you can see what a blast it was.
The best is when she was rolling down the hill at field day.
No, when she was who was the thing.
Oh yes, that's no. I'm gonna go get it for you. I just put it in the freezer. I should have re-topped you. I put it in a water bottle last second on that. I wonder, you know,
I want you guys to write down the number on the bottom of your container that says cent, and I want you to divide it in half, because here's the thing. If we have our cent amount and we just dump our cents in, that's our candle. We have no customization. If you wanted a little more fireside or you wanted a little more huntsman, you can't do that because you've already reached your max. So we're gonna pretend that half amount is our total amount that we're gonna mix first, and then we're gonna go in and we're gonna make some edits to it, okay? All right, so write down that half amount, and then I'm gonna come around and I'm gonna tell you what I personally would do on the first round, and then you guys can make your own adjustments to it from there. So for your Christmas one, I've got a couple different combos.
Very little tree, but something.
I know that's a lot, but I love the idea of you doing those or a combination somewhere to try that first. It doesn't have to be that complicated either. I love the cypress and bayberry, and I love that with the fireside. And then I love the fir with mistletoe. Does that make sense what I did there? So I want you to...
Oh, because I would say mistletoe and Fraser fir were like 2 of my tops.
I really like those. And we could add a little bit of either the fireside or the bonfire embers, just like a tiny dash
like
with
just
that.
a little smoky.
Just a tiny dash. So yeah, I love that. All right, on this one, love this golden santal and leather together. So let's do golden santal leather. The huntsman. And then we can either do a little dash of fireside or a dash of patchouli.
I would go fireside over patchouli.
Okay, so sometimes I go like that.
Okay.
So you know it's a dash.
Okay.
So let's try that one. I also love, let's do cedar element. leather, and patchouli.
Okay.
Okay? And then in the gold vessel, let's go. So this one's a little holiday too.
I want I changed my mind as I was
Yeah, you
smelling.
did.
I want to go
Okay.
like spicy,
Yes.
bakey, but not sweet.
Okay, so I definitely want you to do something with either the blood orange or the orange pomegranate.
Okay.
And let's go. Let's do, because I know you like that brown sugar and fig too.
And I really like baking spices because it had that
Yes.
clove in it.
Okay, so let's go blood orange. Let's go baking spices. And I want you to do just a little bit of ginger
Okay.
spice.
So that's what I did last night. We were there for a very long time. I didn't get home till almost a little after 9 o'clock. And then I headed to bed. I'm waking up. I'm not feeling great. I just we had a lot of snack food, and I just don't feel great. I didn't eat a real dinner, so I feel a little blah today. So today I'm gonna try to kind of reset my body and get a really good workout in and just make some good choices as far as food and hydration. I did not drink enough water yesterday as well. So reset a little bit today. As far as other things, I definitely want to show you guys how to tie really good bows. I realize I mentioned it in my last video, but we didn't do it. So there's a couple things I want to add some ribbon to. So I want to show you guys how to tie them. It's actually super, super easy to make a really good ribbon. And then other than that, I don't know what our plans are. I have to do some meal planning, perhaps some grocery shopping, and I'll probably find something to decorate here in the house. If you hear something, it's the fireplace. I just turned it on. It's a little noisy when I first started it, and then it gets quieter. I feel like that's kind of like everything in this house. But Stephen and Mabel are still sleeping upstairs, and I'm just enjoying a cup of coffee. I haven't used this mug yet. I am obsessed with the Rifle Paper Company Nutcracker print. I actually have a couple things I have to show you that me and my mom picked up. But I got their Nutcracker mug. I have the travel metal ones, and this is the ceramic one. I also have some pieces coming. They had a 20% off sale. So I ordered a bunch of stuff from Rifle Paper Company, and I think it's out for delivery today. So I might have some new things to share. I will tell you, I will link the Rifle Paper Company Nutcracker stuff that I've ordered or already own. It will be sold out by the end of the month, and they won't bring it back for the season, just so you know. So if you want it, grab it. And I do believe if you register on their site, you get a 20% off coupon. But also, if you just register, you get coupons pretty frequently. Like last weekend, I had a 20% off coupon, and then I think I got one yesterday for 15%. They run great sales quite frequently. And I love the quality of their things. What you need to know, though, is you cannot dishwash any of their gold foil mugs or platters. That gold will wear off in the dishwasher, so just know you have to hand wash anything with the gold foil on it. But I mean, it's really no problem. I have never really had any issue with it. But I'll show you the really cool platter me and my mom picked out. It's up on my kitchen island. So yeah, that was last night. Like I said, so much fun. I cannot wait for Steven to smell his candle. It's kind of far from me. I live in South Charlotte, so it's quite a haul, but I will make the trip quite frequently because I loved it so much. And my friend Courtney is going to actually bring my candles to me on Monday, because she can grab them very easily. They have to cure for 24 hours, and then they trim the wicks and make sure your vessel's all nice and clean. But I picked really three cute vessels. So Steven is like an amber, Steven's is like in an amber glass. And then I did a gold pedestal one that I called Kitchen, the Kitchen at Christmas. And it has like an orange and baking spices. It's not sweet. It's like very clovey and like has a little bit of Fraser fir in it. And then I did one that was like very much like a Fraser fir. I think I used bonfire embers, a couple of other things. I'll have to look at my picture because I know I have it written down. But all three of my candles turned out great. And in that Christmas one, I put it in this really beautiful pottery that said, all is calm, all is bright, with like stars on it. The vessels were beautiful. And what's really cool is you could take your vessels back there and refill, and then sometimes she runs specials on like a refill day that you could refill even cheaper. And they keep all of the scents that you make on file. So if Steven loves this candle, I can take it back. We know the recipe and we can replicate the Steven over and over again. I'm rambling about it because I had such a good time. It was really just a blast. The week is weird. I hate having a Monday or a random day off in the middle of the week. I feel like it makes the week so long and odd. So I am excited for like a normal week, and then I'm off the entire week of Thanksgiving. I was just coordinating with my mom. I'm in charge of the pies, and I ordered them from a bakery. Being a little lazy. And then I bought some new games to take to family Thanksgiving so we can play. One looks really fun. I'll share that with you too. It's up on the dining room table. But yeah, Steven and Mabel are still snuggled in bed, and I snuck down here. And I'm probably going to read a little bit, probably catch up on a little news, enjoy the fire, enjoy the tree, and then connect with you guys a little bit later. Like I said, I don't know what today brings. I also filmed a Christmas decoration Q&A. I just need to edit that today too. I might put that one up today, which is Saturday, and then this weekend vlog tomorrow on Sunday. We'll just have to see how it all shakes out. Okay, before you say anything, I haven't worn this outfit since last weekend, so that's a plus. I just find it to be the most effortless, comfortable, yet put together look to run out on the weekends. Like, it is literally just so simple, and it's so comfortable. I just got back from Michael's because this morning Steve and I were talking, and I want to tackle the outside today. I want to keep it very simple, but I want it to have like a big impact, and I want it to look special. So I have 4 9-foot garlands coming from Home Depot this morning. They are pre-lit, they are on battery packs, which is super helpful, so less cords to hide. And then I ran to Michael's because I had $20 in vouchers, and today they have everything on sale, as always. I got my command hooks 35% off at Michael's. I feel like people don't look there for command hooks. I got like a bunch for 20 bucks, which for command hooks is great. So let me show you what I grabbed. My bin downstairs, because I knew I had some leftover ribbon. So I pulled this ribbon that I had started working with and then never finished because I didn't love the wiring in it. And then I had bought these. They need a good steam, but they're little bow picks. And then I have this narrower ribbon that I'm happy I have. And then I think I'm going to incorporate these bells, maybe. And then, like I said, I got a bunch of command hooks. Not special ones, just the ones with that. Hold on, I'll show you. I got some clear, like, heavy-duty hooks, and then I live by these little wire ones. They're great. And then for filler in my garland, I grabbed just a plethora of picks and some new florist wire. I'm going to keep those in the bag until I go out front. Because I have 5 of these enormous bells from my mom, I am thinking of maybe adding one for like a really good impact. I think it would make a big difference to have like one in the corner. And I can definitely move one of the bells. But this is the game that I told you I picked up for my family. It is Chameleon. Blend in, don't get caught. So everybody knows the secret except the chameleon, but who is the chameleon? To catch them, players must describe the secret with just one word. Make it too obvious and the chameleon will blend in. Make it too vague and you'll start looking guilty. Now let the debating, hoaxing, finger pointing begin, but be careful, choose the wrong player, and the chameleon has escaped. So you get a word and one person's the chameleon and say it's potatoes. Boil, poach, brown. If you're the chameleon, you're trying to hear what everyone else is saying and try to fit in. And then if you're not the chameleon, you're trying to figure out who is. It sounds like such a fun game. I'll leave that linked below for you because it's amazing. I also have to point this out. I got the Fraser Fir car diffuser. We're very, very happy with it. I got a second one as well. So I'll link that for you too. Very happy with that. I also have one decorating thing to show you. I came across this gold and silver ribbon. I don't know if it's ribbon. I don't know. I guess it is ribbon, but it's incredible. And it like sticks out a bit. So I added it all into the garland. I bought 3 rolls of it, and then I brought it into the tree in little spots, and it catches the light so well, but also adds like this halo almost effect on the tree. Tucked it in this garland as well, and then played with a big spiral coming out. I just love the dimension that it gives and that halo effect. Really, really cool. If I can find it, I'll link it. It's a little tricky to work with, and I didn't love how much like stuff came off of it, but I mean, it's still beautiful. I have some holiday entertaining, some cookie exchanges, some little Christmas parties. So I wanted to get some platters that were really nice. So I splurged, and I have 3 more coming from Rifle Paper Company, but I found this one in a store, and it's the Nutcracker, and it's like a beautiful cream color. It's not like a stark white, and it's so pretty. I'm very, very happy with it. I've just had it sitting out, but I probably should tuck it away. When you're having a hard time getting your bow to like stay like out and it's like flopping, find your wired branches in your wreath and like pull them up through it. It will disguise itself, but it will help shape out your bow and help it hold its shape like in the center really beautifully. That's just a quick, easy way. I just doctored up this wreath with a couple picks. And I bought myself a Christmas case from Swarovski. I wanted something just kind of fun for the holidays, but not too crazy. As I pull it out, it's like this glittery phone. But this is just like a silver case that is like, well, it has crystals on it. But like, it's so pretty. So this is going to be my Christmas phone case. I will link it. They had some other colors. I'm just not a color person. I like it to be pretty neutral, but I think that looks really sharp. It feels really good in the hand. And this one I love. It's super reasonable. I think I got it for like $9 or $10, and it's great quality. I'm very happy with it, but I thought this would just be fun. All right, friends, I promised you I would show you how to tie the perfect bow. So that is what we're going to do. All right, so what I'm going to do first is I'm just going to get my initial knot done. So I'm just doing like a normal, how you would start tying a shoe. So I'm just gonna get that around. And I am going to play with it just a little bit to make sure that when I pull it, my pretty side of my ribbon is facing me. And I'm going to pull it really tight. Now, when you look at this, let me see if I can tilt it down. There is always one, it's gonna be hard to stay in focus. So when you, after you tie that initial little knot like you would starting tying a shoe, there's always an upper and there's always a lower bow or like piece coming out. You want to start and make your loop with your lower piece. So I have my 2 loops. What you want to do is always bring that upper loop down, and as you're going, you want to keep your ribbon placed so that it's always facing the pretty side out. Now, I essentially have it tied. Before you tighten it, this is where you go in and you take your finger and you flip all of your ribbons, get it a little twisted, and now pull, and now keep straightening it out, pull a little, straighten it out. Now, my loops are gonna get too big, so I'm gonna keep playing with them. We're almost there. It does take longer, but it'll be so worth it. I'm gonna pull these in a little bit more. And look how good that looks. And now my tails are facing the right way. And then I'm gonna keep these almost floor length. I thought it was really elegant to take those ribbons, let this one hang beyond the mantle, and then kind of let the other ones fall naturally into the garland below. And it really does look stunning. I also spent so much time outside today. I finished the front door. It looks incredible. I wish I could share it with all of you. Maybe I'll find a way to show some of the elements, but it looks so good. And I was working on it and I had like a mess in our front yard, and some people walked by several times and they stopped me and they're like, "That looks amazing." And I was like, "Oh, thank you." But it seems to be a hit already, and I'm really, really happy with it. It's really special, and what's cool is I did it simply, but it has like a really big impact. So yeah, it is Sunday, like I said. I am just cozy and comfy in the house. I know everyone will ask where my sweater is from. It is from Free People last year. It's like a really cool camo print. All the sweaters that you guys have liked that I worn, that white one, this one, the bright green one, they're all from last year. I just never wore them. And now that I'm feeling so good, I've been wearing a lot of clothes that I bought. But yeah, this is from Free People. It's a really cool print. I really like it. So what should we be doing today? I should catch you up on some things. I went candle making and I got my candles back. I can show you those. Last weekend. I think I probably added some footage in there, but okay, let me grab the camera and show you what I've been up to. One update is I did add a lit garland here above. You can't really see it because it's that weird time of day, but I added a lit garland with some burgundy ribbons, and I'm really, really happy with how it looks. I added a tree in the formal sitting room. I just felt like I needed one. And this corner, I just really wanted to add a tree. This one is not lit, so I am lighting it fully with candles. I'll link them down below. I'm very happy with them. They have a timer. They take a AAA battery. They flicker. They will stay steady on. But I just did it really simply. I got the same plaid ornaments I have on that tree in there. So I just did simple ornaments, some really great teardrop icicles. I'll link those too. They were the most reasonable glass ones that I was able to find. And then I just took some of my last ribbon and I added some bows. It really ties in well because I have the ribbons on these candlesticks. I'm very, very pleased. It's beautiful at night. Some of you guys asked about tree toppers. I'm just not a tree topper person. I think a tree looks nicer without it. I just think they get too big and obnoxious. I used to be a big tree topper person, but I actually really prefer a nice, simple tree. I like the old-timey feel of this in this space. So very, very happy with it. I also picked up, and I've been playing it this morning, the vinyl of For Good. It came with this little like holographic thing. I'm going to put this in my office, and I also got like a souvenir popcorn bucket yesterday when I was with my family. I'm gonna put that in my office too. And then, oh, this is one of my candles I made. This one is like orange and baking spice and clove. Really, really good. Burns really well. I love the vessel I picked. And what's really cool is you could take these vessels and get them refilled. And then over here, I have All Is Calm, All Is Bright. It is enormous. And this is like Christmas tree and bonfire embers. It is so good. I really, really love it. But yeah, look how cute that is. I decorated our gate and then had to redecorate it because I hung the garland too low and it was catching the sensor and would like reopen. So I finally was able to get it set up in a way that it doesn't catch the sensor. So I'm very, very happy with that. It worked out. I got it all taken care of. Oh, I want to get some greens outside. I got this really cute Rifle Paper Company vase, and then I got this platter here. And I think it's super cute. I told you guys I am hosting a work party for Steven and then also have some cookie exchanges. So I wanted to get some cute platters. I think I showed this one in a vlog. I can't remember, but I'll link them for you. And I'm very, very happy with that. Really though, things have been going well. I am actually off I'm off until December 1st. So I am just enjoying life. And yeah, so I think we're pretty caught up right now. So showed you guys last week, showed you guys my candles that I made. I also made Steven one and he really likes it. It's down in his office. But I'm gonna get this tidied up a little bit. The mess is bothering me. And then I think we'll do some more catching up. So it's almost lunchtime. We had tacos a couple nights ago for dinner. So I thought I could make one of the leftovers some crispy tacos. And I have some Mission carb tortillas. I am a little out of cheddar cheese, so we're just gonna empty a couple different bags of things. We're a little low on cheese. So I'm gonna use a little mozzarella today as well. It'll be fine. They'll still taste delicious. Just putting a little bit down to act as some glue. I'm hoping I can get 4 of these because I can tuck some away for lunch tomorrow. Okay, there's one. Just gonna leave this one here. And this time we'll do a little bit of mozzarella on the bottom. Some meat. I have been making a lot of things out of my freezer to make room for the holidays. So I have been doing like a ton of freezer meals. And then this doesn't go to waste, which makes me so happy. And he can have a hot lunch when he gets home. Like I said, I have my oven preheating for 450. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to lay my other baking sheet on top. I'm just going to give it a press. I'm going to slide these in and let it go for about 20 minutes. So I just pulled them out of the oven. They got a little darker than I wanted them to, but they will still be delicious. And they're nice and crispy. I'll probably cut them in half, put some in the freezer for tomorrow, and then just pop them in the air fryer when I want to heat them up to keep them crispy. Just a great way to get rid of that taco meat and make sure it gets used. I am just editing. I feel like this vlog is such a Modge Podge because the footage from last weekend I'm just merging into this week and it feels confusing and disconnected. But I think there's fun content in there either way, but it's just a Modge Podge of things. I am watching all the Christmas episodes of The Real Housewives of New York and just editing because it's so odd and I have so many videos to film. So I'm doing 2 gift guides this year. One gift guide is with Breathe at Home and Abby. She just sent me a bunch of things that she thinks will make great gifts and you're going to get my reaction from them. You know, I love to support them and share their business. And she just sent me gifts and has sent me some videos as well. So I have that to film. And then I also have another gift guide just from me that I'm filming, and I want to get all of those to you this week of Thanksgiving. I also have a pre-Vlogmas video that I have to get recorded. So there's just a lot of recording and editing to get done in hopefully like the next 24 to 48 hours so that I can just enjoy Thanksgiving and disconnect. But I'm actually just gonna call this vlog done. It's almost a half hour long. I don't even understand how it is a half hour long, but I'm going to end it here, my friends. Take care of yourself, take care of others, be kind. Kindness is free. Until next time, which, as I just told you, there's a ton of videos coming up even before the start of Vlogmas. Take care of yourselves. And I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.